Hi, it's Kai.
Mark here.
And this is the Bebu Broadcast. Hey guys.
What is up, everybody?
Hope you guys are doing good. So we're now in a new episode where we read Am I the Asshole?
Oh, okay.
Question.
Okay, interesting.
So for today, am I the asshole
Okay.
for putting googly eyes on all the food in the fridge to prevent snacking? I told you to Silars. My roommate eats
Okay.
everything. I'll buy a pack of cheese sticks and they're gone by the morning. I asked nicely, then labeled stuff, no change. So I got creative. I bought a pack of stick-on googly eyes and put them on everything. Milk? Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Leftover spaghetti? Judging you. Even taped on one to a banana. It worked. He said it creeped him out and he stopped eating my stuff. Now he says I'm being passive aggressive and creating an emotionally hostile refrigerator. Am I the asshole for turning the fridge into a surveillance horror movie to stop my food from vanishing? So,
I don't know what to say. No, I think there comes a time where googly eyes are very necessary. Well, I mean, whether it's in a workplace or if you're living with someone who's not actually, even if it is family, like let's say live in a big house. I've experienced it personally. I've lived in a big house with cousins, kids, aunties, uncles. It was challenging to have just one fridge. And an incident that sticks out was I had chocolate from Canada, and my cousin's kid ate them all and left like 2 or 3 pieces, and
it was like a pack.
it was a lot. And so I was like extremely pissed. But, you just kind of have to make peace with the fact that it was a kid. So, but googly eyes, that's a little crazy and extreme. That's a lot of eyes.
And an effort, an energy
Yeah, yeah.
to put it on all
The
of
food.
like my grocery stuff and put it back in the fridge. I mean, like I could have just bought a mini fridge and put it in my room.
Well, yeah.
I think for me, if I was the roommate, I would not be bothered with the googly eyes. That's why when when I was reading through and scrolling and finding a letter, I was like, this is very, very funny. But I, if I already have the audacity to eat your food, you're my roommate, and we don't have sharing of the groceries rule in our apartment. And then, like googly eyes will not stop me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he or she confronted the roommate at first.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I asked nicely, then
I asked
labeled
Nyla-
stuff.
Yeah. So there were a lot of steps prior to it evolving into googly eyes.
I think so because I feel like if you came into a point where you know, I can imagine the roommate putting it and being mad and like plotting a lot of things.
And where did he or she get all that time to put
Yeah.
googly eyes?
I feel
And
like when you're so pissed.
how did they not get caught? Well, yeah, I think when you're pissed and
Yeah.
you're up to your end,
Like
like
I
you'll
mean
do
it's just googly eyes.
anything
What if
and everything.
I put like a camera on top of the fridge and every time somebody
Accuse
passes
them,
it,
yeah.
you get notified.
Yeah. And I don't think the accused roommate in context can take it against
Yeah,
the
I feel
accuser,
like the
especially because there were a lot
emotional,
of, yeah,
creating an
like
emotionally
him.
hostile refrigerator
Correct, correct.
is just too much
Yeah,
because you that did that to me first.
exactly, exactly. Like this is all just a consequence of how you treated my food, my belongings, my property, and you didn't respect me enough to,
Yeah.
keep your paws off my food.
Yeah, because I've never really lived with
Another, well, live.
extended relatives
Okay,
in
okay,
our house,
right.
but I guess like the closest experience that I have or I've had was when I was always traveling for work. So most of the time, if not all the time, I have roommates because it's cheaper and I don't want to stay alone in a hotel in a
Room,
different
yeah.
province that I don't know anybody. And I've never had a roommate or a friend, because we're friends, that would steal snacks unless they offer or I ask them. If I'm like
Right.
so desperate and like I'm so hungry,
Hungry,
do you have
right.
a snack?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
But not to the point of, getting, unless it's like for sharing. Okay, you can eat this. And if ever, let's say, this person has let's say, a snack drawer in her apartment or in her office area, and then this is something that I desperately need because I'm hungry and I can't go out to buy food, I would make sure to take note that I will replace that when I have
Right,
time.
right, right.
You know what
Kind
I
of like
mean?
what some people do in hotels. They would eat the Kit Kat and then
Just buy a new
replace
one,
it.
yeah.
And I remember, sorry, just on that story, like, I don't know if you've heard all the myths, or I don't know if
Of
there's true, like, oh, if you replace it, they'll know you replaced
Yeah,
it.
because sometimes they know the
Barcode. Is that
barcode.
for real?
Yeah,
It's a little far fetched. I
they
never
know the
really knew if
barcode of
it
it.
was real. Anyways, going back to stealing from your roommate or someone you live with. I'm sure people who lived in dorms have a lot of experience with this. It might not even just be food. What if it was something more crucial like toothpaste or a toothbrush
Oh my gosh, that's
or
so disgusting.
shoes or clothes? Can you imagine
I mean,
someone?
my sisters and I do that ish,
But
but like,
your
yeah,
sisters,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
not total strangers. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
a roommate is someone you did choose to live with, but you're not necessarily friends. You can just be roommates, which I've learned, living here. Like a lot of people are just roommates. They're not friends. Like they just live together.
Yeah. And again, I mean, the most basic thing is if you have a shared fridge, is you label stuff.
Correct, correct. I agree.
Because that's basically the boundary, like the spoken and the written boundary of the ownership of the food. So if your roommate already crossed that, it's, I mean, there's no point of respect. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, it was just googly eyes. It wasn't something like, let's say your roommate or the person you're living with or working with was allergic to something. And because
Oh, like
out of
that kind of
anger, yeah,
revenge.
because out of anger, you decided to put, let's say hypothetically,
Like
they were
lactate or something.
yeah, they were allergic to nuts
Mangoes, oh
or
yeah, yeah.
mangoes or whatever, and you put
You
something
play
in your
something,
yeah,
yeah.
and they
That's some,
doesn't that make it even worse?
yeah.
Just to like
I just feel like the reaction of the roommate stealer, food stealer, is so out of proportion that they have probably they don't have a concept of consequences
right, right,
of what they've initially done because they
right.
just felt like,
Oh, I'm being attacked.
yeah, I'm being attacked, or like you doing this is rude, but they don't think that, oh, it's just food, you can
Right,
replace that.
right.
But that's not fair, and the
Yeah.
person, the writer, is not an asshole.
Yeah,
That's
I think it was good. Definitely you're not an asshole. Please put more body parts
yeah.
on
Next time, like, buy like dolls and then dismember them and then put them
put
in.
them in food. Yeah.
Yeah. If it was you, what revenge can you think of on top of your head right now?
I'm not really a revenge type of
Like a petty
person.
one. Be
Petty.
petty for once.
Okay, the most petty thing I could think of in this context would probably be I'd replace the food with something bad. Pro- I'm thinking if bodily fluid
Ew.
is enough. But it would probably be something like, for example, like water from a plant, from a
Oh, okay. Yeah, not
vase.
that
Not too,
extreme.
yeah, not too extreme. It could be like if there's an animal nearby, probably like the water from
Oh my gosh,
the
speaking of bodily
animals.
fluid, I think a month or 2 months ago during like early summer, there was a Reddit post about a lady that she was confronted by her fiance's friend, and the friend spilled spilled to the lady that her fiance was putting other bodily fluids to, I think, her food or even like her creams and stuff like that and mixing it.
What?
Yeah. And then the thing was, oh my gosh, this is like a Reddit thing that I heard. And then she ended up getting a disease because of that.
Oh,
Yeah. I think this one was sort
like
of trending on,
like an
yeah,
STD. Oh
trending on
shit.
TikTok. Yeah. But then the fiance, when he was confronted, of course, the wedding was canceled. I think he got depressed and then things went downhill from there.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I guess the
Don't touch what's not yours.
yeah. In conclusion, I mean that's pretty basic.
If
Like,
it's not yours,
yeah, you
don't
could
touch
ask
it.
or ask for permission.
No, sometimes
Well,
just like the
yeah.
first thing, if you want to touch living or non-living thing, don't.
Yeah, if it's not yours, definitely. And if you eat something out of someone's fridge or a shared fridge, replace it or let the person know at least, just so
Yeah.
they're ready. Because sometimes people are looking forward to eating something from the fridge and they just find that it's gone.
Yeah.
You know? All right, so
Okay.
go out there, be a good person, and
And
yeah.
don't touch things that aren't yours.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye guys. See ya. Take care.